god! They're coming out of the sand.
Whoa, that's crazy. I don't know anything about this movie.
Hey guys, we are back, and today we are doing a reaction of a movie that we've never seen before.
This is our first movie reaction on this YouTube channel. One of many. We're the first of many, and we know nothing about this movie. We know it came out 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? Last year. I don't know. It came out
recently.
It's got all the famous actors in it, and something else that we know about it is that it comes from a novel, I believe, which inspired a movie in like the 70s.
Which inspired Star Wars, so there's like
No. Wait.
a lot of connections.
I think the book inspired Star Wars, then the movie came out after Star Wars.
Okay.
Could be wrong about that. I know nothing about this. I know
a lot of people like it.
Yes.
And it has a lot of cool lore, apparently.
Yes.
But we've just not
We've not seen it.
We haven't experienced it at all. So,
I know
we wanted to
Timothée
watch
Chalamet
it.
is in it. I know Oscar Isaac is in it. I know it's Zendaya.
The previews looked cool. We wanted to watch it in theaters, but we just never did. Never got to.
But even though I still, even having seen maybe a little bit of the previews, I still have no idea what this movie is about. So yeah, I know spice is an important aspect.
Spice.
And kind of like Star Wars a little bit in that way. It's science fiction, so I know that it's science fiction. That's it.
With nose breathing things.
Yes. On a planet in the desert. Timothée Chalamet is like a prince. I think he's like a prince or something. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway.
It'll be interesting. We will discover what this movie's all about.
So, we know nothing, but we're sure that you're gonna comment kind of correcting all the things that we said that were wrong, and of course we're gonna react and have all these crazy questions and stuff like that. But we're super excited to get straight into this. For those of you who want to see the full-length reaction to this movie, we're gonna have that up on our Patreon, including early access to this reaction. People were able to watch this reaction earlier than you are on YouTube right now if you're watching on YouTube. So feel free to visit our Patreon, because that's where you can get all the special perks. You know the drill in regard to Patreon, but we'd love to see you over on Patreon. So go ahead and join us there. But for now, let's do this reaction.
Here we go. Okay.
All right.
I was like, what is this?
Like what was that?
Neighborhood.
We're in the movie.
This is not what I thought this movie was like.
We're not in this movie right now. This is the Warner Brothers logo.
Oh yeah, and they have really bright eyes for some reason.
They ravage our lands in front of our eyes. Their cruelty to my people is all I've known.
Whoa. Part 1. Are they coming out with more?
Yes.
It's Timothée Chalamet, who's in every movie now. Hollywood's wonder child. Cool house. 191.
10,000 years? Wait. So
191. Caladan, homeworld of House Harkonnen.
Is that 10,000 years in our future? Or sorry.
I think
8,000 years in our future, or is it
I think.
Or is it a totally different universe? Cool set design.
Use the voice.
No, I just woke up.
The voice? Dragonborn?
Give me the water.
Whoa.
Almost.
That was weird.
Desert skills take years to learn, Paul.
Whoa.
You look tired. More dreams?
That was creepy.
I dream of Zendaya.
One Hollywood star child dreaming of the other. Hollywood star child.
Without spice, interstellar travel is impossible, making it by far the most valuable substance in universe.
All of the costumes are really cool. Like the design is really interesting.
Smile, Gurney. I am smiling.
That's
How much
Thanos.
of the costume traveling all this way for this?
You can hear his voice.
3 guild navigators, a total of 1.46
Whoa,
million
that was
62
weird.
salaries round trip.
The Emperor has spoken. House Atreides shall immediately take control of Arrakis and serve as its steward.
There is no call we do not answer. There is no faith that we betray. The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis.
Peace.
House Atreides accepts.
Oh, empires. Always empires.
I just had a feeling.
Mm.
I don't know if this is right. Again, I have no idea about this story.
It's done.
But I, for some reason, have this weird, question of, is it a Moses situation? Is Timothée Chalamet's character one of the oppressed, adopted into the house of Pharaoh? Just a thought, because of
Like
the
he was
way
one of
that...
them?
Yeah, just the way that the mother looked at him when he was, making kind of this connection with... I don't know who those people were, that the diplomats that they were working with, but I don't know. Just a weird thought.
That old lady was like a wise prophet or something.
Yeah.
She was sensing something about him.
Oh yeah, Jason Momoa.
So you're gonna write
Oh yeah. Everyone's in this movie.
That's it? No.
Yeah, he's a twig.
Hey.
A lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but...
See you in Arrakis, my boy.
By making an alliance with the Fremen. That's what I've said, Duncan.
I also just realized Fremen
Here on Caladan, we rule by air
is
power,
Fremen?
Fremen.
power. On Arrakis, we need to cultivate desert.
I realized
power.
that too as you were saying.
Yeah.
Wanted to be a pilot.
In Star Wars.
Stop!
You'll still be the only thing I ever needed you to be.
My son.
My son.
That was like the resolving of a melody.
He's going to die. Right?
I found my own way to it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you'll find yours.
He gonna die.
It's just archetypical, guys.
Archetypical.
It's
Look, and they're standing in the cemetery.
Yeah. Yep.
This is goodbye.
It's foreshadowing.
Oof.
It's just the way that these stories are told.
Just as the line was perfect when it finished with him saying, "My son."
Don't stand with your back. Do as best I can.
Perfectly balanced.
Choose your blade.
Perfectly
What a
balanced.
daydream.
Dude, all of the memes in
It's a song
this.
instead.
What? That's like a training thing? It's like a force field?
Yeah. That's cool.
Sick.
Come on.
Oh, it's a death blow.
Oh.
A slow blade penetrates the shield. Huh.
I have you. Hey,
But I have you too.
look down, my lord. You to join me in death.
Yeti Prime. So there's different
Wait,
houses.
are they House Harkonnen?
No.
What house are they?
Atreus or
Okay,
something.
So are they competing or
Yeah.
fighting House Harkonnen
I think that's
for
another
control of spice?
another tribe.
Got it.
They were there for a while, but then they left for some reason.
And they're all part of the
Politics are
Empire? They're
yeah.
all part of the Empire, okay.
The politics are sketch. Is this the Emperor?
Woodburn,
No.
I'll be the Emperor. Take everything we built and give it to that Duke! How?
When it's a gift, not a gift.
Is
That's
that
Stellan
what the
Skarsgård!
The Atreides.
Everyone's in this movie.
He's
The Emperor
weird.
is a jealous man.
Okay, so
The
there's
Emperor is a
there's
jealous
political
man.
drama in House Arrakis, whatever. that family.
Uh-huh.
He's sending them to take over. He's taking
Yes.
the Harkonnens away, and he's sending them
Yes.
instead.
Yes.
But they think he's using that as an opportunity to take them out because he thinks they're getting too much power.
Oh, and there's powers, right? There's some weird, like, spiritual powers.
Is she in this, like, nun
Wow, look at that shot.
group of nuns?
Leave us.
You must do everything my mother does.
This is weird.
You dismissed my mother in her own house.
Come here.
Whoa.
How dare you use a voice on me?
Put your right hand in the box.
What? She's part of some cult.
Why are you doing this?
An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape.
This is so weird.
Silence. We sift people.
That was crazy.
So she was flipping out because she wasn't sure if he was about to
We've been
die.
training him in the way.
Yeah.
Goodbye, young human. I hope you live.
Is she not a human? Is she something else?
So much potential wasted in a male. You were told to bear only daughters.
What?
But you in your pride thought you could produce the Kwisatz Haderach. Was I wrong? You're lucky he didn't die in that room. If he is the one, he has a long way to go.
The
His
chosen
sight
one.
is barely awakened.
Every
now he goes
time.
into the fire.
There's always a chosen one.
Yeah.
My lungs taste the air of time long past fallen sand.
Wow. So
If
pretty.
you're alive. Young master, how does it feel to walk on the new earth? Exciting, to say the least.
What does that mean?
Voice from the outer world. It's their name for Messiah.
Interesting.
That means the
Whoa.
Bene Gesserit have been at work here. These people have waited
Whoa.
for centuries for the Lisan al-Gaib. They see you, they see the signs.
To free the men. Fremen. Free the Fremen.
Fremen.
Or it's all a lie.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like there's like a lot of
Oogly woogly.
yes.
They're
It's
trying
like
to
that you're
manipulate
right.
things with superstitions.
You're not necessarily supposed to believe what anyone is telling you because they're the Empire, right? So it's like these are the elites, they're the high ups.
Even he said that the Bene Gesserit were involved in politics and stuff,
Yeah.
so can't trust anyone.
Are they afraid the Harkonnen are going to attack? Do you think that that's what they're talking about?
That plume of dust there is the spice refinery.
To like start a civil war in the Empire to
we can't refine spice.
maintain control over Arrakis or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably outside threats too, because I'm sure many people from other places want this spice.
Obviously, Zendaya's characters too, the natives, the Fremen, are not like they don't like having the oppressors here.
Well, Dipper, Shannon,
You know the ancient tongues.
I know many things. I know that you have a weapon concealed in your bodies. If you mean to harm me, I must warn you whatever you're hiding.
This movie is wild.
Sandworm.
Only reaching 400 meters in length to avoid making rhythmic noises.
What the?
It's like a little drone.
Star Wars.
Attack of the Clones?
Murder.
Yeah. How do you defend against something like that? Something so tiny.
Get something to block it and then whack it.
Yeah.
How do you know? It could be like heat seeking or something.
But it just goes.
I know. Instant death.
Oh.
It's Hunter Seeker.
What?
The operator was Grace.
What was that all about?
Wait. Did it not kill him?
No.
No, I mean, did it stop or did he stop it?
I think. I don't know.
What's happening?
Activate silence.
Oh, she's talking to them.
Oh. Oh, what are they called?
Harkonnen.
Harkonnen.
Duke Leto Atreides means nothing to our order.
I feel like we need to go back. There's so many details.
I know.
Her son. Allow them the dignity of exile.
House Harkonnen would never dream of violating the sanctity of your order. I give you my word. We will not harm them. My desert.
Ugh.
My Arrakis. My Dune.
I've never come so close to dying. There's no finer fighter in the Imperium. They fight like demons.
Desert power.
Wow.
So, does the mother have some sort of connection to the Fremen then? Because she was like accepting of the knife and she knew about the ritual and
She knows a lot of things.
and she
clearly.
knows that they like await the Messiah and stuff.
Hey.
I'm guessing.
Hey!
Is it again like is there some sort of I feel some sense of like hearkening to the Moses story, almost like he's like a member of the house of Pharaoh.
Returning.
But yeah, but he's from the family of the native here, you know, like I don't know.
You will survive 2 hours without one of these.
Wow.
It cools the body and recycles the water lost to sweat.
That's
The
crazy.
body's movements provide the power. Inside the mask, you'll find a tube to allow you to drink the recycled water.
From your
In
sweat?
working order, your suit won't lose more than a
Gross.
thimbleful of water a day. Your desert boots are fitted slip fashion at the ankles. Who taught you to do that?
Seemed the right way.
He belongs
you're right.
here.
Something's about to happen.
You think so?
I just feel it. Something's gonna happen. It's not gonna come.
There it is.
No, it's psyching you out. It's making you stressed out and nothing's going to happen.
No, I feel something
It's like
bad
the Alfred
happening.
Hitchcock thing where you show a bomb underneath two people having dinner, but you never let it blow up. That's more tense than anything. It's more tense than it blowing up. I don't know. That's my theory about.
Okay, you think
what's
nothing's gonna
happening.
happen? I think something's gonna happen.
Oh, no,
Told
you're
you.
right. Okay.
I told you.
I'm
It's
so.
a problem. It's a real problem.
We'll find a way.
All right. Wow. This guy has some.
He wanted to be a pilot, remember?
Yeah.
No, he's a pilot.
Well, I was going to say he has some sense of duty to the common person.
He's an honorable man, even though he's imperialist.
Willing to sacrifice all for this. That's crazy. Maybe he just believes that they can
He's
do
gonna
it.
sacrifice himself.
You think he's going to die?
Yeah, this is when he dies. And that's when all chaos breaks loose because it's just gonna be his mom and him. And then the what's-calls are gonna come and try to take over.
Maybe. first steps on the sand dunes where he belongs. I am the Messiah. I feel like it's kind of reckless that they would only have one.
Yeah.
On standby, you know? You'd think that they would have multiple.
Well, clearly they care mostly about profit.
Yeah.
It's like the sand thing in Mandalorian.
The Great Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of Tatooine is based off of this, clearly.
Clearly. Are you good? Like... Whoa. He's getting high. Look! The spice is getting to him. It's blowing. Oh no, he's gonna start going crazy. Bro, put on your mask. Like, what are you doing?
Wow.
Go.
It turns it into quicksand, is what was happening,
Yeah.
I think. The sand was vibrating, so you were falling through. We were wrong again.
Yeah, I guess we were.
Cleanse the world
Wow.
and keep the world for his people.
Whoa.
Wow, I need to read this book.
Clearly. This is crazy.
The look of that is like kind of freaking me out a little bit. Like that channel is a like corner of my brain that like strikes like a phobia kind of fear for me. Like I was like, oh, like it gave me chills on my back. That was crazy.
All of the little...
Yeah. Yes, exactly. And coming out of the sand like that was so nasty.
It's going to see.
Sick.
It's her again.
She is the Messiah.
Oh,
I don't know. Is he having a vision of the future?
probably. They were talking about connecting the past and the future and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of time.
Uh-huh. Yep. Whoa.
Are you pregnant?
What? Salusa Secundus. Imperial Army planet. Throat singing.
This movie is too intense without there being any action. You know, or barely
Yeah.
any like action
Speaking
sequence.
of, can you turn on the fan?
Yes.
Will you protect our son?
Dude, he doesn't trust her.
My
I'm
life.
not asking his mother, I'm asking the Bene Gesserit.
Whoa.
Good night.
What's that pill?
I should have married you.
They're not married?
What? What's happening? Shield powering down. This is bad, Dory.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's getting through. Oh, he's gonna die.
I knew it.
You knew it?
I knew it.
Why didn't you say anything?
Oh
Maybe
man.
it was the doctor?
Yeah. I knew it when he put the pill down.
That was a little sus. Oh no. You think those were like poison pills?
Yeah.
Like sleeping pills?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. guy. What does he want? Whoa! This is so bad.
Night of 1,000 tears.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
The music, the bagpipes,
Wow.
sick. Oh my gosh.
So the goal in getting through a shield is to be slow enough to.
Apparently. He's trying to save his wife.
You are the price.
Yikes.
If you bite down hard, this tooth will crash. Breathe out, and you will fill the air with poison. It will be your last breath.
Why?
If you choose your moment well, it will also be the parents.
What?
Oh my gosh. How has he slept through all this? Did you take the pill?
Because he took the pill.
All the date palms. They're all burned.
Woo!
That's cool.
Yeah.
Truth sayer. Wow.
Yikes. Wow, this entire city? Really?
Sad.
Remove her gag.
Huh.
Like the Force?
He's trying.
Shut up.
They have power over people through.
Or find the right
Words.
pitch.
It's weird.
It's cool. The way of the voice. Come on, come on.
That's weird.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Set us free!
This is so crazy.
It's creepy. I don't. Oh my gosh, I don't like this. It's so weird. It sounds so nasty.
Your pitch was too forced.
Wow.
It's like little like
Give me the knife.
demons speaking in her. It's so weird.
They're just watching their entire home destroyed. Poor guy who's just trying to do a good job.
Yeah.
Whoa, he's naked.
Yikes. Ew.
He's like,
Yes.
what's his name?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
What's his name? What's his name? In Lord of the Rings. Boromir's dad.
Wait.
Crazy guy.
I don't know his name.
Dang it.
What is it? Shoot.
Who is Boromir's father?
You know what?
Denethor.
Denethor.
I got it.
Okay,
God willing. What do you want?
my wife.
Jim, there comes.
Sorry, we killed her.
Lower the shield.
That's always how it goes.
I deliver the Duke and his family.
The bargain to the letter.
Deliver my wife from Kraken.
Don't say it like that. He'll just kill her.
Yeah, no.
Right? That's what the villains always do.
Give her back to me unharmed.
How does he-
You have to be specific with your language, man.
How does he
Ooh,
stand?
he floats
Yeah,
with his
like-
weird spine thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
This is chilling.
I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
I said I'd set her free.
Uh-huh.
You could join her.
Oh God.
Oh, man, dude, it was for nothing.
So obvious.
It was for
Join
nothing.
her.
Dude, you sold them out for nothing,
It's
and now you're
so
dead.
obvious.
It happens every time.
son is dead, your concubine is dead.
Concubine. So they weren't married.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is that?
Dude, is he gonna kill him right now? He's gonna whisper so he gets close enough.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yes! I don't know if it got the Baron though, because he put on that shield.
It had a red thing though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it go through the shields? Poison gas? I think it was like more of a kinetic shield.
Mm. When he said you have a great kitchen cousin, does that mean that they're cousins?
Oh, he said cousin?
Yeah, he said you have a fabulous kitchen cousin or something like that.
Maybe they are.
I don't know.
Oh, the great man dies. Whoa, that's cool. Pretty.
A new vision?
Maybe she is the Messiah. It's all a plot twist. It's happily watching a battle. They're coming out of the sand.
That's crazy!
Whoa! 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 What the heck? This is some crazy stuff. Oh, it's himself. And his eyes are blue.
Why does in that moment he need to open up his mask and just like pose in the middle of battle?
Ooh, bodies.
Yikes.
He always plays guys that get hopped up on drugs. Beautiful boy.
I see a holy war spreading across the universe like unquenchable fire. A warrior religion that waves a tree's banner in my father's name. Fanatical legions worshipping at the shrine of my father's skull. A war in my name! Everyone shouting my name! Get off me! You did this to me! You Bene Gesserit made me a freak!
Okay. It's just too intense.
Oh. Whoa. This tent. It recycles water.
Huh.
It like keeps them cool inside.
That's weird.
That's so cool. It's like the suits.
Yeah.
Bad.
Or it's Jason Momoa. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Your father.
We know.
Man, we have to go back and watch the OG version of this movie. The 80s version or whatever, or the 90s.
It's supposed to be good?
And I don't know if it's supposed to be good either. I know that the book, it's all renowned, obviously, so.
Who are they?
I think they're here to assassinate Paul and his mother. Yeah,
Oh,
see?
yeah, okay.
Wow!
Bro.
The Fremen are amazing.
Die, die! No! Get in!
Is he about to die?
Wow!
Yep. Wow.
Whoa!
Oh,
Dude, he is awesome.
yeah.
It's mostly dust. Climb into it, stay on top, head south, find the Fremen. You don't come here with us. And only seats 2. I'll go to the next station.
She's cool. I hope she doesn't die.
Well, I feel like she's more important than has even been let on, and that's what he was getting at, you know?
Huh.
I don't know.
Well,
He said, I've seen your dreams.
she loved a man.
You know what I mean?
She's like,
Yeah.
she had like a family. This is so cool.
I've seen your dreams. You loved a man that you lost.
No, your dream, I think.
Is that calling the worm?
Yeah. It's like distracting him.
Yeah.
That's a cool invention. So you can get away. It's pretty cool. Maybe? Or she wants it. Specifically. What the heck?
Harness the power of the worm. Oh.
I just said I hope she doesn't die. I felt like she might die. No. No.
I serve only one master. His name is Shai Hulud.
Goodbye, friend. So sad.
That creeps me out. That's so weird. It looks so nasty, but so cool. With the teeth and the sand and the vibrations, and it's weird. It gives me the creeps.
The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. A process that cannot be understood by stopping it. We must move with the flow of the process. We must join it. We must flow with it.
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Whoa!
What is going on?
What am I looking at?
What is happening?
This is so weird. Ah, what is happening? Weird black oil. Ew, is he in there?
Yes.
I only have one requirement. Income. Please, Rabbit.
As soon as you land, run for the rocks.
Shoot.
Oh.
Nope.
Gosh. That would break like every bone in your body.
Wow.
Maybe not, I don't know. But just the sheer impact of it, you know?
Now we have to find the Fremen.
I feel like getting that suit on, it would be like very satisfying at the end. Just like all like strapped in,
Mm-hmm.
all this gear. Just like you can survive.
How do you learn something like a sandwalk? How do you come up with that? You know what I mean? Because like, how do you like develop the motions for that? Because if you mess it up, then you're dead. You know.
Well, I don't know if it's a specific sequence as much as it is just walking not in rhythm.
Interesting.
So you like slide and you shift.
Got
and
it,
you like
okay.
hop and then you go
Yeah.
slow. You know?
Got it.
Uh-oh. Maybe it's just passing through?
He's from sand.
The trap.
What?
Drum sand.
What's that?
I think it was a trap laid out by the Fremen. Like there was a drum underneath or something. You know what I mean?
Is it a trap or is it just a natural
Oh, I don't know.
area where it's
Yeah,
loud?
maybe. Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy. So creepy.
This reminds me of A Quiet Place.
Dude, that thing is the stuff of nightmares. It is so creepy looking. Wow.
Hello.
Do not run. You will only waste your body's water. Oh, this is the Duke's son.
Why are you waiting? We need their water.
Ew.
I would not have let you hurt my friends.
Well,
She finally found him.
yep.
Whoa.
Here we go.
What's gonna happen?
Point of no return. They've met. Something crazy is gonna happen. You're so close to the camera.
They did it. They met. He's like, we're destined to be in love.
They say you're the money.
No, she stabs him.
You look like a little boy.
That's the other guy from his
Your mother is the one you found it.
from the visions.
friend.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Comment below for those who've read the book, the novel, how accurate is this film to the novel? I'm very curious.
Probably, obviously, there's always going to be a lot more.
No, I know. Was he seeing a possible future, or was he seeing the future?
I feel like he's seeing possible futures. Do they worship the sandworms?
This will be a great honor for you to die out.
Shai Hulud.
I don't know. Maybe she said that in that moment because they were about to die. So it's like the only wrath that I face is the wrath of the worm. You know, I don't know.
He's like,
What do you think he was going
how
to
do
say?
I say this?
I know you. We kiss. You stab me. I don't know.
It's like her and Spider-Man in No Way Home.
Shut up. There's so much that is not explained, you know, that I'm like, there's a lot to be revealed, and I'm a little like, I don't know, like I know that I'm not going to have the answers because it's not a standalone movie, you know, so I'm like, I don't know, was that the guy from his vision? I don't know.
Whoa!
Wow.
He's good.
She's playing with him.
Always never killed.
Oh.
This is intense.
Wow. So it wasn't the guy from his vision.
Or he was seeing a possible future that wasn't. I don't know.
The way that he was acting here didn't seem like the guy from his vision, though. You know.
That's true.
All right, get out of the sun. Also, why couldn't he use his voice? Maybe he doesn't want to reveal that power.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking earlier. I was like, I feel like you wouldn't. You want to keep that close to your chest unless you had to.
Yeah. Wow. Oof.
What?
I knew it. That's what she was trying to do.
Yeah. It's only the beginning.
That's what she was trying to do originally, yeah.
No, the camera's zooming back. No.
What?
I have more questions than I started with.
I don't know anything about this movie. And I don't even know what to say to unpack it. This movie
Oh my gosh.
is going to be something to think about
Yeah.
for days.
feel like I need to watch it again already.
I feel sad that I don't have the rest of the story and that I shouldn't go look up.
I feel unsatisfied.
Yeah, I feel like I want to go look up stuff about it now.
I wish the rest of the movies were out so we could binge them.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
It was crazy. It was good.
Okay, so
I enjoyed. Oh, I did not understand.
so I feel like this story, I was not expecting this story to be so connected to like having all of these religious overtones.
Yeah.
These like overt,
It's like deeply symbolic.
yeah, well, these overt like I kept having this feeling that it's like taking place in the far future
Because it
in
is.
humanity, but it's like almost like what a lot of what they're talking about is like adaptations of like, yeah, just previous human culture. So I don't necessarily understand, like, are the Fremen, are they literally another species? Are they humans that have just
Yeah,
lived
they
on
are.
this? Are they humans that have just lived on this
Yeah.
planet for so long?
Yeah, they've lived there. That's their home, and their eyes turn blue. Because
But how long have they lived there?
Well, I think that
You know?
humans went to different planets and then they cultivated.
But like what, in the like 3000s, and now it's been 7,000 years since then? Like,
Something.
I guess it's so far into the future that it feels so far removed, but so believable that it's part of, I guess, do you see what I'm trying to say? How it feels connected. Like the idea of the date palms, I was like, oh wow, that's like a thing that exists on Earth. I guess I was assuming that it would be a lot more far removed from humanity, you know? But it's a very distant far future. So it feels like an ancient story, while at the same time being in the far future. It feels ancient. That's what's so weird about it. It feels ancient, but also far future. It
Yep.
feels like it could take place in either the ancient past or the far future. Right? It's weird.
It's crazy, bro.
The cinematography was great.
Real pretty.
So many like themes of like empires throughout history going into like native land to just
Ravage
utilize
the earth.
to utilize the resources, you know. And makes me think of like oil in the Middle East or something like that, you know what I mean? Like it's
You have evil dictators and then you have benevolent dictators, like his dad.
yeah,
He was nice. But he was still
benevolent
imperial.
dictators, yeah. And I don't know, just the idea of like they have this like you wonder what their motivations are, the Fremen motivations are, you know, because obviously they said like the spice means something to them, and like they are just concerned with like living in their land, awaiting their messiah or something like that, you know. But you have the greater goals of the empire, and that is like serve the cause of society and serve, you know, the charge of, you know, advancing and growing and utilizing the spice, you know what I mean? Because they said at the beginning space travel is not possible without the spice, right? But the Fremen aren't concerned with space travel per se, is what it seems like. So I don't know. I think like there's a lot of like interesting talk of like the people who are concerned with themselves and their lives, and like they're indigenous and they're more like in the land and just part of that, you know what I mean? And then there's like the big technological advancement, the expansion, you know what I mean? Like it felt like a lot of the underlying theme is of the dichotomy of those two things, you know? About like these different concerns, and the imperialists, like the Roman Empire or something, you know what I mean, occupying all of this territory. And like this like weird political diplomatic interactions between the Fremen and the, you know what I mean, like, and then all of the other different like guilds and houses. Anyway, that was the most interesting part of it for me. But also you have this weird these weird like powers in this cult.
Yeah, so many questions.
It's like there's a lot of facets, and I didn't even know to expect. Like you have like this like cult religious, you know, organization, and then you have, and that being tied up with the Empire, and then you have the Empire and you know, the machine of that, and then you have these kind of indigenous peoples that like are millions all over, but they're like hidden and they have this great power and they understand, but like why aren't they taking the war to the Empire? Are they not great enough? You know what I mean? Apparently like they're underestimated, but anyway, I just think it's interesting. Like what are they looking for? You don't really understand their motivations per se, you know? Comment below if I missed them, but you know, they're not necessarily, they feel like, oh, you know, we don't like the Empire, we don't like the people on our land. And then they're like, but then when they have that negotiation, they're like, yeah, you can mine the spice, stay off the land, blah, 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 blah. And then later in the movie, they talked about how, oh my gosh, you know, the Fremen are like so like amazing and like massive. And so I guess maybe it's that the Empire is just more powerful than them by themselves, you know what I mean? But they definitely have a home field advantage, so.
Crazy lore, really.
Yeah, lots of lore. And
who are the Bene Gesserit? What are they all about?
yeah, that's what I mean. I really want to
What are
know
they
like
for?
the framework in which all of this exists in. Like,
Where does the voice come from?
yeah, what does this all come from? Yeah, I need to know.
And is he the Messiah, or is that fake?
But also, is he their Messiah? Because for his mother, it was like about you having like control of the past and the future, or a connection
What's
to the past
that
and the
about?
future.
Clearly, he has something to do with
Whose
that, 'cause
Messiah is he?
He keeps having
Right.
visions of the future, so
Right.
it's like. And then what's this whole business with him talking to the Emperor and being like, I'll marry your daughter or something? And then, I don't know.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with Zendaya? Why is she in like every shot? Like,
Yeah, why is she so...
you keep seeing her like a billion
important.
times. But is she gonna kill him? Like, what's
right.
what's happening there?
Well, no, because there was like a vision of him dying right then and there.
I know.
But then he didn't.
He sees many futures. He's like Professor. He's like
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
All right. So here's the deal, guys. We definitely enjoyed this movie, but we have so many questions. So please, you know, we're speculating. Please don't spoil anything in the comments because.
Yes, no spoilers.
But you can help us understand. Maybe we missed something in the reaction while we watch the movie.
Tell us.
Maybe there were elements
the
that
book
we were
worth
confused
it?
about.
Because
And-
I feel like it is.
Yes, and do you think that reading the book would take away from our experience of watching the
I
next
know.
movie?
It's like there's something about watching a movie when you have no idea what's going on, and like the way they made this movie really well. I feel like.
Yeah.
I mean, mean, it's really good. But if I knew the book, then I feel like it's so hard when you read a book first because you're distracted and you're comparing it the entire time. But when you watch a movie first, you're just like, you let it wash over you, and it's a different experience. So
Not to say that like I think we would enjoy the next movies better, or we would have enjoyed this movie better if we had read the book. I'm only saying that like I've enjoyed it so much and I'm so intrigued in the lore that I like want the answers. You know what I mean? So I'm like, should I just go like research it and like read the book? But you know, I should wait.
Why are they coming out with the next one?
I know. Well, that's my
It
question
takes
is
so
I
long.
hate when they do things like that because I'm like, just release all 3. Do like at least year after year, you know what I mean? So like the next one could come out this year and the next one is the next year.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what they did
maybe
with Lord
they
of the
shot
Rings.
them at the same time.
Yeah.
Did they?
Well, yeah. So they shot that with Lord of the Rings.
Do we know if they did that?
I don't know about this. I could look it up, but yeah. So comment below, maybe just different clarifications or not necessarily hints, but just like things that you think might get us hyped as answers to our questions, and but no spoilers if you know the story. So.
I need to watch it again.
I definitely am like, I want to look stuff up about this, but I also don't because I don't want to get spoiled. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I definitely want to go watch.
Sitting
certain
here with
scenes
this
again.
angst.
I know. I feel angsty
Nowhere
about
to
it.
go.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah.
What do I do with this knowledge?
Um.
It's incomplete. I need to access the archives.
So we will be potentially reacting to the next installments of this, but we will also be reacting to other movie reactions. So if you enjoyed watching this movie reaction,
Reacting to other movie reactions.
reacting to other movies, we will create reactions to those. We've seen lots of, or we haven't seen lots of classic movies, so there's plenty that we're going to be watching.
If you want to decide what we watch next, join the Patreon.
Yep, and of
You
course,
get special privileges.
full-length reaction to this, as well as the early access. Yes, sorry, my brain is not working because I'm so caught up in what we just watched. But yeah,
So tired.
and then decision making as far as what we're doing in the future. All of that is on Patreon.
You get
So
the power of the voice.
click the link in the description to visit our Patreon, of course, and subscribe, like the video, comment below what you thought of the movie, and yeah. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.
I hope I don't have crazy dreams tonight.
I know, I feel weird. I'm like, that worm is gonna haunt me
Oh
forever.
no. Okay.
Bye guys.